But first of all, it's the women's coxless pairs, and commentary comes from Martin Cross and Gary Herbert.
The final of the women's coxless pairs underway. Clean start. Great Britain lane 1, Russia 2, Romania 3, Germany 4, Canada in 5, and Australia in lane number 6. Looking at the Canadians now blasting off the start in the first 100 metres.
Just a shot of the British pair there in the yellow boats and the blue shorts and white top. The Canadians off at 44 strokes a minute. That's quite a controlled start from them. You can see them there in their white boats. Red and white tops.
Great picture slide on all crews in the first 100 metres, 150 metres, going off high, coming into their race path. Closest to the camera is Canada, Australia in lane at number 6. Looking at the Canadians there, Robinson and Luke. Robinson in the bow seat, world champion last year, 1998, world champion 97. Smooth and relaxed, Martin.
Yeah, very relaxed. Just a look across there from Emma Robinson. She's got a new partner this year, Teresa Luke. We'll see more of her later, but the Russians actually, Potacheva and Ligacheva, they've gone out very quickly for them. I haven't seen them lead a race at this stage this early on. But I don't expect them to be in that position at the finish, but this is certainly a brave challenge.
So as the women's coxless pairs head towards the first timing mark, 500 metres, Russia leading in new territory. 500 metres gone. The women's coxless pairs, Russia leading by 3/4 of a length. Canada second, Germany in third place. Great Britain, Blackie and Bishop currently in 5th place.
And the time to 500 metres, 1 minute 41 seconds. That's roughly on or about world record pace. We're looking for a time of 6 minutes 56 seconds, and that was set by the Canadian pair. The Russians established a commanding lead, but here come the Canadians, second 500 metres. They are strongest in the middle 1,000 metres of this race. They don't have a particularly fast finish, but this is their mid-course pace. This is where they're strong. Lane 5, Canada, moving all the time.
So Great Britain currently out of the picture. Dot Blackie, Thames Rowing Club, 750 metres gone. Kath Bishop, Marlow Rowing Club, coached by the famous Mike Spracklin. Traditionally the British crew slow in the first 1,000, but they'll be challenging this crew through and past the 1,000 metre mark.
And there's Emma Robinson just calling a push, and she's had a real fairy story here. Diagnosed with thyroid cancer earlier in the year. She didn't know she was going to be here, but she's come back with a new partner, Teresa Luke, and she's won at Lucerne, she's won at Vienna, and her plans are to win at the World Championships. And as we expected, here she is, the Canadian heroine. Teresa Luke, she didn't start rowing until she was 26. And the Canadian heroines, this is the crew everyone's come to see, moving through the Russians.
1,000 metres gone in the final women's coxless pair. Canada, lane number 5, have had a tremendous second 500 metres. They've come back by half a length on Russia. Australia third. Great Britain 5 seconds back in 6th place. But now look, Great Britain will really push on in this third 500 metres. We're not going to see them in camera, but they'll come strong in this second part of the race.
Yeah, they look completely out of it at 1,000 metres in their semi-final. It managed to come through, but I really think they've left too much to do. But that number 6, that's the Australian boat, and we have the Olympic champion in this event at stroke, Kate Slatter. And in the semi-final, she produced a stunning push at 1,000 metres. Very, very fast third 500, and we can expect to see them move through this pair, Russians, the early leaders. But Canada out in front and looking good at this stage.
Canada now come through the Russians. They're half a length up with 750 metres to go, looking extremely strong. The Russians looking extremely vulnerable. The Germans now in lane number 4 in 3rd place. They're looking strong, as do the Australians. But there, just to the left of the picture, which is a quick shot of Great Britain, Blackie and Bishop, they'll be powering and pushing in the third 500 metres. At the moment, gold is not on, but the bronze medal is definitely a possibility.
Luke there with the blonde hair at stroke, 32 years of age, set a good rhythm all the way down this course. Just rate coming up slightly to 35. I think they'll be looking back at the German pair, stroked by the young Elke Hippler. She's only 24 years of age. There's a cat very jauntily the reverse way round at the head, and that's their bow number 4, challenging with Australia.
500 metres remain in the final women's coxless pairs. Canada first, Russia in second place. The Canadians continue to lead in this middle 1,000 metres. Relaxed and long, Great Britain, Blackie and Bishop 7 seconds off the pace. They're not going to be challenged for the gold medal, but they've got to pick up 4 seconds to get the bronze. They did that to qualify in the semi-finals 2 days ago. It's on today.
36.5 strokes for the Canadians, and Elke Hippler from the German, that bow number 4. There we see her with a cap, winding the rate up. And Kate Slater has put out a fast third 500, but she hasn't managed to maintain that pace.
Great Britain really now have to move because the Australians are increasing the number of strokes they take per minute. They've started to build for the finish. As to the Russians, they're trying to hang on to that second place position. Led to almost 1,000 metres, 250 metres remain. Now the Canadians, half a length up. Russia building the rate. The Germans coming on strong in third place out of the camera. Late 6th, Australia continue to increase their rate.
And this Russian boat, number 2, they've done fantastically well to be in this position, still challenging for a medal after their fast start. But Elke Hippler in the German boat, winding it up for a silver medal. But there's only one boat that's going to win this race, out in front, Canada.
Canada now looking strong, their home crowd on their feet, shouting, urging them home. Canada half a length from the rest of the field. Great Britain currently back in 5th place, out of the medal. Canada looking strong, up to the last 5 strokes to the line. Goal for Canada on their home water, and the Russians right the way through for second. And on the line, the Australians have rose. The Russians are right out of it for the bronze medal. Amazing race there from the Australians, and Great Britain to come in settling for 5th place.